This is going to be the most off-the-cuff and chaotic video of the series so far, but it's the end, so that feels appropriate. Also, it cannot be any more chaotic than last year's January 6th video, where people literally stormed the Capitol halfway through filming. I had a completely different idea planned for today. It is 12th night. This is the last day of the traditional old 12 days of Christmas. It's Epiphany. But 12th night is always fun because that's usually when I reread 12th night. This year it did not work out that way. It's just not something that's going to be doable. So instead, I was going to show you my covers of 12th night of all my books. It's one of my favorites. You think I'd have many covers? No. Turns out I only have 2 really busted covers Pepper, of 12th night. See, I told you, chaos. And they weren't even really impressive. It's just the orange one that I always read. And, the Signet edition. And I'm thinking, gosh, I should have bought one of the cool covers of 12th Night when I was at Barnes & Noble the other week. But, you know, you live, you learn, and you change your mind. So anyway, I looked up the Let It Snow tag, and I'm just going to off the cuff answer the questions to the Let It Snow tag. And whatever comes out, comes out. So get ready. Here we go. Alright, so the Let It Snow tag was created by Paperbacks and Planners. I will link to that in my description if you want to do this as well or see their original video. And there are 7 questions based around the song Let It Snow. So the first one is, the weather outside is frightful. And for that one, it says a book with a snowy setting. For this one, my brain literally just injected the idea of this book called Trapped. I do not remember who wrote it. I want to say it's like Northup is his last name, but it is a YA survival novel about a group of kids who get snowed into their school in like the storm of the century. It is terrifying. It feels very cold. I remember being let down by the ending though. I got rid of the book, put it in my classroom library because I figured even if I didn't fully like it, maybe somebody would. But that's the first one I think of. It's a snowy setting. I don't know why that's where my brain jumps, but it's to Trapped. The second one is, But the Fire is So Delightful, and it is a book that warmed your heart. And I don't read feel-good stuff, y'all. Like, almost all my books are based around grief and death and horror, and I don't read a lot of happy stuff. Any of the Ice Planet Barbarian series books. They all have happily ever afters. They all have happy endings. And you'd think that would get boring, but it literally never is. I'm on, like, book 10 of the second series, and every time I'm very happy that they end up together and there's no drama. So, a book that warmed your heart, the Ice Planet Barbarian series. If you want romance and you want to be happy, that's the series to read. Related, isn't it hilarious? It is so hilarious that my brain did not provide for me Ice Planet Barbarians for a book with a snowy setting. That is super funny. I've had a long day. Number 3, Since There's No Place to Go, a place you wish you could visit, real or fictional. My brain, again, I am doing this off the cuff. We are doing this super quick. Oz. I would like to visit Oz. I would not want to stay there. I would not want to stay there. Oh my God. So that's what this is, visit. Visit, not live. And it says real or fictional. So we're doing Oz for fictional. For real, I want to go to London. I just have this thing where I need to go. Me and a friend of mine were going to go. Back when we were in high school, we were going to graduate, and we were going to go to London, and we were going to meet twins, and we were going to get married to them. And it turns out we married guys with the same first name, so we sort of did that, I guess, but not. Anyway, number 4, It Doesn't Show Signs of Stopping, a series you are in the middle of. The first one that jumps to mind is I have started the Folk of the Air series. I read The Cruel Prince. I've got to finish that this year. And oh my God, if I do not finish the Diviner series this year, you guys all have permission to come kick my butt. Because why have I not finished that series? I'm going to have to reread the whole thing because I have one book. But like, I mean, that's not the worst thing that can happen, right? Like rereading the Diviners is some kind of punishment. Like, I'll be happy to reread it. But like, why have I put it off? I'm also in the middle of A Curse So Dark and Lonely, whatever that series is. I've read one book. I've got the second one, and I haven't picked it up. So those are some series that I'm in the middle of. 5 is Brought Some Corn for Popping, a book you devoured. I think, what is the most recent book I read in like one sitting? There is one that I've read recently that I finished like very, very quickly. We just talked about this girl yesterday, Solutions and Other Problems. I finished this in like one day, and it's a big boy of a book, but it was so good, I just could not stop reading it. It was amazing. I devoured that truly. 6, the lights are turned down low, kept you up all night. So I'm going to say kept you up all night as in it scared me, because I do not stay up to read anymore. That is not a thing I do. I have a very loving relationship with sleep, and I go to bed early, and I sleep as long as I possibly can. I do not stay up late to finish books anymore. I used to. The last series I can actually remember doing that with is the Game of Thrones, like Song of Ice and Fire series. Like I would stay up to 1 a.m. reading those, but I don't do that anymore because I'm grown up and I have a grown up girl job. But kept you up all night as in like thought about it. Definitely It by Stephen King. That thing freaked my mind out so bad, and not even like in a scare you kind of way, but like I legitimately thought about some of the scenes in that book way too long. When I really shouldn't have. No, not when I have to wake up at night and walk my dog alone in the dark. That's not a good book to be reading. So definitely Stephen King's It for that one. The last one is number 7 is Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow, a winter recommendation. Ice Planet Barbarians. Oh gosh, In a Holidays is okay. It's a cutesy little romance. Another winter recommendation. Ooh, read A Far Wilder Magic that's coming out in March by Alison Saff. That one has good like autumnal winter vibes. Also Cold the Night, Fast the Wolves by Meg Long has really good winter vibes. It's very good. That's it. This is the whole video. I hope you enjoyed my 12 days of content. Do not know when I will make another video. It might not be till spring break because I don't have time. I don't have time. But anyway, this has been a thing that I did. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye. So I've not been having a good week. Mentally or physically, really. I got a migraine right now, and I taught through it for 4th period because that's teaching. But I did get this tiny little light bright for Christmas, and I think it's gonna help. I think it's gonna help. I'm making an executive decision. I'm gonna add that. Come on. I use a template, and we're gonna see. I haven't turned it on yet, and so it might not even work. So here we go. This is the one I did, and my light bright. It's a rainbow. I'm very happy. It's gonna live on my shelf now. Okay, that was it.